Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where car reviews stay real, raw, and straight to the point. No dealership rehearsals, no sugar-coated marketing talk, and definitely no brochure copy nonsense. Here, you get the genuine experience of what a car feels like to drive, live with, and own. So, if you're new here and you want more unfiltered car reviews from the driver's seat, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Car Flash community. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most recognized names in the compact car world, the 2026 Ford Focus. It's a car that's been around for decades, and for 2026, Ford claims it's smarter, sharper, and sportier than ever before. But is that really the case, or is it just another refresh trying to hold on to past glory? Let's find out. Exterior. Starting from the front, the 2026 Ford Focus looks noticeably more modern, and you can tell Ford put real effort into giving it a more premium and athletic identity. The grille has grown wider and sleeker, framed by slimmer LED headlights that now use adaptive matrix technology, the kind you usually find in more expensive cars. The daytime running lights have a distinct hook shape, giving the Focus a sharper, more aggressive presence. The bumper design varies depending on the trim. The titanium gets more chrome and a cleaner look, while the street line brings in a sportier mesh pattern and blacked-out detailing. The hood has subtle sculpting that adds a muscular touch, making the car feel like it's moving even when it's standing still. Ford has also refined the paint palette, offering new colors like vapor blue and Arctic white that really pop under sunlight. Overall, the front end is far more cohesive and mature than the older Model A. It's clear Ford wants the Focus to appeal not just to families but also to younger drivers who care about design. Moving to the side profile, the proportions remain compact but the details have evolved. The roofline flows more smoothly into the rear, giving it a slightly coupe-like silhouette without sacrificing rear headroom. You get aerodynamic improvements too, thanks to reshaped mirrors, door contouring, and lightweight alloy wheel designs that range from 16 to 19 inches. The character line that runs across the doors feels sharp and precise, adding a sense of motion to the side profile. Depending on the trim, the Focus can look like a completely different personality. The active version adds rugged black cladding and a slightly higher ride height, while the street line keeps it low, sporty, and dynamic. Ford's designers have struck a solid balance between practicality and aesthetics. It's not trying to be flashy like a hot hatch, but it does look like a car that takes pride in being stylish without overdoing it. From the rear, the new Focus carries over Ford's latest design language. The taillights are full LED units with the new C-shaped lighting signature that feels distinctive and crisp at night. The Focus badge now sits boldly across the tailgate, echoing what we've seen on models like the Puma and the new Mondeo. The bumper has been redesigned with integrated reflectors and a subtle diffuser-style element that gives the car a wider stance. Dual exhaust tips on the street line and titanium trims add a sporty finishing touch, while the more basic trims keep things simpler with a clean rear design. The hatch itself opens wide and low, which is a bonus for practicality, something that matters a lot in this segment. Ford clearly wanted to make sure the Focus didn't just look modern but also worked better day to day, and that's a win in our book. Interior. Step inside, and this is where the 2026 Ford Focus takes a noticeable leap forward. The cabin feels far more upscale than before, with improved materials, a smarter layout, and much better tech integration. The first thing you notice is the massive 13.2-inch infotainment screen sitting in the center, running Ford's latest Sync 4 interface. It's responsive, clear, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There are fewer physical buttons now, which gives the dash a clean look, but thankfully, Ford still includes some essential climate controls for convenience. The digital driver display is crisp, customizable, and gives you all the info you need without feeling cluttered. The steering wheel feels chunky and well-textured, giving a sporty grip, exactly what you'd want in a driver-focused hatchback. The seats are another highlight. They've been redesigned for comfort and support, with improved bolstering that holds you nicely during longer drives or when taking corners a bit harder. The upholstery options vary from durable fabric to partial leather, depending on the trim. In the titanium trim, you get soft touch materials on the dash and door panels, while the Street line adds sporty red stitching and metallic pedals. Space-wise, the Focus still manages to make good use of its compact footprint. There's ample legroom up front, and even passengers in the back get decent space thanks to clever seat sculpting. The panoramic sunroof available on higher trims adds a feeling of openness, making the cabin feel airy and pleasant. Cargo space is generous for the class, and the rear seats fold flat for even more practicality. Ford has clearly learned from customer feedback, and this interior feels like it was designed for real-world use, not just for showroom impressions. Now, let's talk performance, where the Focus really shows its character. Ford offers a variety of engine options depending on the market, but the heart of the lineup is the 1.0-liter EcoBoost engine with mild hybrid assistance. Don't let the small size fool you, it's punchy and efficient. The mild hybrid system provides smoother acceleration and better fuel economy, with outputs ranging from around 125 to 155 horsepower. The automatic gearbox is a 7-speed dual-clutch unit that shifts smoothly, while the 6-speed manual remains an option for purists who want more control. For those craving more excitement, the Focus Street version continues to bring serious performance with its 2.3-liter turbocharged engine pushing around 280 horsepower, a proper hot hatch experience. The ride and handling remain the Focus's strongest suit. Ford has always been known for tuning its chassis to perfection, and that tradition continues here. The steering is sharp and communicative, the suspension feels well balanced between comfort and agility, and the car remains composed even on twisty roads. On the highway, it's calm and refined, soaking up bumps with ease. Around town, the mild hybrid setup keeps things quiet and responsive, and start-stop transitions are smoother than before. It feels like a car that's genuinely fun to drive without punishing you on daily commutes. Fuel efficiency is solid too, with the 1.0 EcoBoost hybrid versions expected to deliver around 45–50 miles per gallon, depending on driving style. Emissions are lower than ever, making it a smart choice for city drivers or anyone conscious about running costs. Ford also continues to offer the Focus Active version, which adds crossover-like versatility with the slightly higher ride height and extra grip for light off-road situations, great for those who want practicality with a touch of adventure. When it comes to safety and tech, the 2026 Focus is loaded. You get adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, traffic sign recognition, and automatic emergency braking. There's also a new 360-degree camera system and parking assist, making tight spaces a breeze. The infotainment system can receive over-the-air updates, so your car's software stays up to date without a trip to the dealership. Ford's driver aids work seamlessly in the background. They enhance the drive without feeling intrusive, which is exactly how safety tech should be. Now let's get to pricing. The 2026 Ford Focus starts around $25,000 for the base model and climbs up to around $32,000 for the titanium or street line trims, depending on options. The fully loaded Focus Street sits closer to $40,000 but delivers serious performance for that price. Considering the features, quality, and driving dynamics, the Focus offers great value in the compact car segment. It competes directly with the likes of the Volkswagen Golf, Honda Civic, and Mazda 3, and honestly, it holds its own impressively well. So, after spending time with the 2026 Ford Focus, here's the verdict. This car doesn't try to be something it's not. It's not pretending to be a luxury car, nor is it chasing unrealistic performance numbers. What it is deliver a complete, well-balanced experience. It's stylish enough to turn heads, refined enough to keep you comfortable, and engaging enough to remind you why driving can still be fun. It's practical for families, efficient for commuters, and still has that signature Ford driving feel that sets it apart from the competition. The Focus may not be the flashiest car in its class, but it's one of the most well-rounded, and that's what makes it worth your attention. Whether you're looking for your next daily driver or something that can balance work, travel, and fun, the 2026 Ford Focus deserves a serious look. Ford may be pushing into electric and SUV territory, but this shows they still know how to make a proper hatchback that connects with drivers. If you enjoyed this review and want more real-world, no BS car content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. This has been Car Flash, where we tell it like it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.